Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into today's second video. We're doing the European outlook for today's second video. Yes, it's back after being away for goodness knows how long, probably a couple of months or something. I don't know. But anyway, doing the detailed European outlook for you for today's second video. So I should get time back for you in a moment. Just to say that first video today was our UK weather forecast, and we've got 10 to 14 day, of course, with all of the regular features coming up for you later on today as well. Please like, share and subscribe on all of today's videos and content. Thank you so much everybody for doing that for GavsWeatherVids. Thank you so much everyone. Right, okay, going to start off with the situation across Europe today. Europe being dominated by a deep area of low pressure between Scotland and Norway, and that's bringing a strong westerly wind. That chart wouldn't look out of place in October, really, would it? But unsettled for much of northern and west Europe. We have got some higher pressure down towards the southwestern corner of Europe, reaching in from the Azores and stretching out into the Mediterranean. Upper air temperatures are cool for much of northern, western, and even central Europe. You really have to go down to some parts of Spain to find any appreciable levels of heat. Even the central part of the Med looking a little bit cooler than you'd probably expect at this time of year. Eastern Europe is warm, but not excessively so, really, with the upper air temperatures anyway. And that low pressure bringing lots of showers, if not some longer spells of rain, into the north of Europe as well. So heavy showers into Scandinavia and also Nordic regions, Norway, Denmark, Sweden, southern areas. So they get some heavy showers. It is drier up in the north. Some wet weather into the north of Scotland, and a few showers for Ireland as well. Showers from eastern France in towards Germany, heading in towards Poland. Some of those a bit heavy and thundering, and then some thundery downpours into the Baltic Sea states of Latvia, Estonia, and Lithuania. A few heavy showers in towards Greece as well, but come further south and west into the Med, and we find a lot of dry weather from Italy through the central part of the Med, through the Balearic Islands, up Mallorca, Menorca, Ibiza, as well as Corsica and Sardinia, mostly dry, sunny, and very warm to hot there. And of course, we know that it's dry and sunny, hot across much of Spain and Portugal too. Temperatures looking like that, so very hot down across southern parts of Spain and Portugal, easily reaching mid to upper 30 Celsius, if not higher. However, it's generally quite a coolish scene across much of northern and western Europe, and even in eastern parts of Europe, where it is warm, don't get me wrong, but temperatures probably below average for the time of the year. Tomorrow, Friday, we'll see low pressure remaining in the ascendancy across much of northern and western Europe once again. Upper air temperatures continue to look cool across many northern western regions of Europe. Heat building through Spain and Portugal, pushing a little bit further northward. Some hot air starting to get in towards southern parts of France as well. And but they're generally starting to warm up tomorrow also. Looking at the precipitation, so there's going to be some wet weather through southern parts of England, probably moving in towards the low countries as well. And then further showers, longer spells of rain across much of Scandinavia and Nordic regions. Some heavy showers and storms moving from the Baltic Sea states and Finland in towards western Russia. Most other areas, though, remain dry with quite a lot of sunshine. And the hottest temperatures again, Spain and Portugal, and but they're generally a couple of degrees hotter, I think, tomorrow than is the case today, but still looking cool across these northern, western parts of Europe, and cooler than you would expect through central Europe as well. Moving through to Saturday, areas of low pressure will move through the UK and out in towards the North Sea, could affect Denmark and some parts of Norway. Generally just an unsettled scene still across the north and west Europe. A bit of a ridge trying to build over on the eastern side of Europe could start to drag up some hotter air. You can see from the upper air temperatures, but it's turning hotter on Saturday in the southeastern corner, particularly around the Balkans, up towards Romania, Black Sea, and then down towards Greece and Turkey. And looking hot through North Africa, pushing northwards into Med. So definitely the trend, if you're off to the Med in the next couple of days, don't worry about it being a little bit on the cooler side today. If you want hot air, because generally heat's going to be building over the weekend. That said, northern and western Europe continue to look pretty cool, especially through the UK, Ireland, and in towards northern parts of France. Temperatures well below where you'd expect them to be at this time of year. Heavy rain exits the UK, heads over North Sea in towards Denmark and southern parts of Norway and Sweden, also stretching down in towards below countries, Belgium, Netherlands, and in towards Germany, through to France and northern parts of Spain as well. Some heavy showers, longer spells of rain, possibly some thunder mixed in. Many eastern parts of Europe under that ridge looking mostly dry, and much of the Med looking mainly dry as well. And the heat begins to ease a little bit across Spain as it starts to expand out through the Med and in towards the eastern part of Europe. But generally, it's a hot scene through the Med on Saturday, and the east of Europe looking hot as well, anywhere from Poland southwards in towards Hungary, Slovakia, and then on in towards the Balkans, down towards Greece, Turkey. Generally looking quite cool. It's quite hot through there. What I'm talking about. Very cool though through the UK. Notice this green colours turning up there through parts of Britain and up in towards Norway as well. Temperature well below average on Saturday. Then we go through into Sunday, and the hot air going to be through the eastern portion of Europe again, and down, excuse me, down in the south, with low pressure still dominating through to the north and the west. The upper air temperatures continue to look cool across northern and west Europe, hot air through the Med, and moving up the eastern side of Europe as well. Precipitation-wise, some big showers and thunderstorms through the Alpine regions and eastern France, heading up in towards southern parts of Germany. More wet weather through Norway into Sweden, that pushing over to Finland and down into the Baltic Sea states, Latvia, Estonia and Lithuania, starting to see some big downpours, possibly affecting Belarus as well. Much of the southeastern and eastern portion of Europe remaining dry, hot and sunny, and then further showers through western France, Ireland and the UK, the Med looking mainly dry. And as far as the temperature is concerned, on Sunday it will be hot in the east and southeastern corner of Europe, hot through the Med but cool out towards the north and the west. Then we get through into Monday, we start to see below pressure begin to ease across the northwest Europe a little bit as some sort of a ridge starts trying to build. The main area of high pressure road in the eastern portion of Europe. Again, the hottest of the upper air temperatures through the south and up the east side remain cool towards the north and the west. A lot of dry weather on Monday, but some heavy showers and thunderstorms from east parts of Poland and west Ukraine up towards Belarus and into Baltic Sea states to the northwest of that. Well, further showers likely, especially through parts of Scandinavia and up into Scotland as well. Some wet weather around the Bay of Biscay may threaten western parts of France with some wet weather, but most areas will remain dry with plenty of sunshine. Hot in the south and the east, cool in the north and the west once again. Tuesday sees the ridge trying to build across some northern, central, maybe western parts of Europe as well. An extension really from the high pressures over on the eastern side of Europe. And that starts to allow the hot air just to ease a little bit further northward. So you see the upper air temperature going a bit hotter through France in towards Germany and the far south of Poland. Anyway, south of that looking really quite hot indeed as we go through into the proper heat wave there throughout the Mediterranean from Spain right way over to Greece, looking really hot. Temperatures probably above 40 degrees quite widely across those western and also eastern parts of the Med. But it remains a cool scene once again for those upper air temperatures to the north and the west. There will be further showers across Ireland, the UK, up to Scandinavia, affecting the Low Countries as well. One of those might be a little bit thundery. Otherwise, a lot of dry weather though, as that ridge is taking over. And again, we see the hottest of the temperatures through the south and the east and southeast of Europe. Cooler in the northwest, but maybe temperatures easing up a little bit, except for Norway, where it remains a very, very cool day on Tuesday. Into Wednesday, we've got an area of low pressure, cut-off low beginning to develop out in the Atlantic. That will help start easing that hotter air northwards potentially. So you see northern France and southern parts of the UK starting to lift with the upper air temperatures. Again, the hottest of those upper air temperatures remain across many southern, eastern and southeastern parts of Europe. Further heavy showers could be breaking out through Ireland, the UK, France, Germany and the Low Countries. They might be a little bit thundery in nature. Scandinavia continues to look a bit showery too. One or two scattered thunderstorms across the eastern portion of Europe, but many eastern and southern areas mostly dry, sunny and hot again. Temperatures up into the upper 30s, if not the 40s Celsius mark through some parts of Spain, large portions of the bed in southeastern Europe, but cooler out to the north and west Europe once more. Thursday starts to see the heat begin to generate low pressure across France, so that might start to set off some thunderstorms through there. Pressure trying to rise across the north and the west of Europe, but only very flimsily so, really. Upper air temperatures, well, very, very hot by this point, down across southern, eastern parts of Spain and into the Med. We're getting the plus 20 to plus 30 Celsius isotherm pushing out of Africa. So, extremely hot heat wave conditions, dangerous heat wave conditions setting up across the far south of Europe by by the second half of next week. And most areas from like central France and central Germany southwards looking very hot as well as we go through into Thursday. It remains cooler to the north and the west, but upper air temperatures are lifting up a little bit. And there's those thunderstorms beginning to set off through the Bay of Biscay and in towards France as well. Scattered showers and storms moving through the Low Countries, Germany, up in towards Scandinavia and Nordic regions. Few scattered storms on the east side of Europe, but most southern areas very hot, dry and sunny. Look at those temperatures, really hot there across all southern parts of Europe with heat wave conditions, cooler again out to the northwest, but those temperatures are easing up. You notice the Low Countries, Germany, Denmark, even the southern parts of England, possibly Ireland, beginning to see those temperatures just easing up by a couple of degrees, but nothing to get particularly excited about. And then that takes us through into Friday, where we have low pressure across the north and the west of Europe begin to generate as a thundery low, really with those extreme hot temperatures from the south trying to push northwards. So if we have a look at if we have a look through Saturday, low pressure again is dominating the weather across many central and also western parts of Europe. That will bring heavy showers and thunderstorms. The heat, dry weather will be to the south and the east of that as we go through into the weekend of the 13th and the 14th of July. Right, so quite an interesting week. Summer remains on hold, really, across the northwest of Europe. The hot air going to be in the south and will be getting hotter as the week goes on. So if you're down in the Med, if you're through Spain, Portugal, if you're off there, then expect it to be very, 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 very hot by the time you get through to the second half of next week. But that hot air never really able to get into the north and the west of Europe, not for the time being anyway. Right, we're going to be back a little bit later on with your 10 to 14 days, so come back for that about an hour. But for the European Outlook for this week, first we've done for ages, that's all for now, and thanks so much.